is nothing more relatable to me than an on-screen journalist wearing flat shoes. I'm curious about your portrayal of Lois as a journalist, because journalism is a field that is evolving constantly. So what is something about her as a modern-day journalist in this movie that maybe sets her apart from iterations of the character we've seen in the past?
One of the things we talked about a lot is her wardrobe and how this character's evolved so much from era to era. She's probably one of the characters that's undergone the most transformation as far as all the different comics go. She's ambitious, she's hungry, she's courageous and determined, and she'll do just about anything to get a great story. But today, to be a print journalist and to be able to do all of those things, it looks a little bit different. I think we prioritize comfort, you know, in order to be able to do the job to the best of our ability. And so we talked a lot about how we could pay homage to all of the previous iterations of Lois and find something that felt both true to the character, but in a world that obviously has some heightened elements, how can we make this feel distinctly human and also modern? And so she wears flat shoes. That was also important to you. I feel like, David, we tried on a couple boots that made me about this much taller. And David was like, she's too tall.
Well, there are no lifts in my boots. My boots are flat to the ground.
I know, but you're still
You've
5 feet
got a foot
taller
on me
than
anyway.
her.
I mean, I'm already looking up David's nose 95% of the time, but David was like, no, flat shoes, flatter. Can they get any flatter? Can she get any lower to the ground?
There is nothing more relatable to me than an on-screen journalist wearing flat shoes.
The other thing, I mean, I think also for Lois, like, and Clark and Jimmy too, the idea that, and Perry, and the idea that they're journalists is a real part of the story. It's a part of, you know, what they conflict over at the beginning of the film in terms of how they see the ethics of journalism. It's part of what Lois does throughout the movie in trying to get to the truth. And so it isn't just a matter of like, oh, she's, you know, Lois Lane and her job as a journalist. It's actually a part of what we see her doing in the movie.